Hello world, I'm Carp, and welcome back to Book of Hours, where last time we opened up this room, as you can see, has a lot of books in it. So let's just start compiling these books, or cataloging these books. I was thinking we wanted to do something with my FET at some point, but I have completely forgotten what that was about. So let's just, start opening these books up. So this was Isaac of Carth's History of the Shadowless Kings, a true and accurate history of the Shadowless Kings by Isaac of Carth. Isaac describes the 1,000-year ascendancy of the Shadowless Empire. This is written in Aramaic, which we can read. It's a Rose 14 mystery. Don't believe we can get to up 14. All of these books I'm just gonna put back into this same. Actually, no. Yeah, this room is right above it. So we're gonna start by putting this. Why can I not grab it right now? Grab it, please. Okay, do I need you to go away from the... Yeah, I need you to go away first. Yeah, put that there, because that's a pretty difficult book to read. And put this in here. We'll just keep using our tryst, because I'm guessing we're gonna be using pretty much the entirety of this day, maybe even tomorrow, just cataloging these books. Okay, this is Skin of Silver. The epic of the final battle of the Lionsmith with the remnant giant Antaios. It is a forge mystery. It is written in Mandaic, which we do not speak. So I'm actually going to put it on this side. We have other books in languages we didn't speak. Aramaic we do speak. That's not in any different language. Vak we do not speak. So let's put you over here as well. De motu corpororum veritorum. No, we can read that. This is indeed Mandaic. We do not read that. And this has the fifth eye curse. This combination can affect your FET and FOS. You can roll with a skill that's effective against curses and at least 7 heart. We're probably not gonna have much heart. I'm wondering if we want to keep this here or just put it. You know what? That requires something to be done to it, so let's put it on that side there. And right, what is the book we just found? Yeah, well, it's probably somewhere there now. Okay, we'll use more of a tryst. And that book is cataloged. It is the On Matthias and Amethyst Imago Transformation, an account of an occult romance. Certain Iavogos claims to have written this in a single night as part of his initiation into the Alpine branch of the House of Lethe, that order of immortals who would not pledge themselves to any hour. This is Forge 6. So that seems pretty doable. Why are you on this side? Because you're 4s and you're 6s, right? Okay, so put this on the side of 6s. Forge 6. I mean, metal is already Forge 2. Did we have... Well, we have Anbury and Lapidary here as Forge 2. Door and Wall is Forge 2. I don't think we have a Forge... Well, there is a Forge 3 here in Pyroglyphics. And I'm pretty sure one of the memories is also a Forge memory. Yeah, Foresight is a Forge memory, so that is very, very doable. Yeah, that's actually very doable. So we should just read that right now. Kind of thinking that maybe we should just read that right now. Did Hindsight have Grail as well? No, only Foresight. Okay, so I'd probably rather read a book that maybe gave us a memory of Foresight than try to start talking with Denzel like crazy. And Into the Maliary will give us a memory of Foresight. So let's go back to Red Books and try to find Into the Maliary. It's right there. Yep. So we'll read that with a little bit of FET. Get the memory we want. Okay, and is it the memory we want? It is the memory one. Okay, okay. So now I am convinced that it works like that. So that's very good to know. So what do we actually want to do? Alright, we wanted to read the book that I, of course, left here instead of just putting it in my inventory, which might have been the smarter thing to do. Okay, on Matthias and the Amethyst Imago Transformation. You go there. So Soul Metal there. Skill Pyroglyphics there. And the Memory of Foresight here. And then that is solved. I mean, I was kind of thinking of just maybe cataloging all the books, but if we can get a new skill that easily, of course I'm gonna get a new skill that easily. Okay, what do we have here? We cast Matthias out, and we pronounce a curse upon the amethyst imago, but we watched them in dreams. We saw them pledge themselves to the forge, to change themselves and ascend anew. In the fire they flew. This is the first of the practices that the imago and Matthias use to begin their ascent to power. They have risen beyond our sight, but their flames may yet burn in the Maliary. So we get ourselves a lesson, Spices and Savors. I gain more understanding of spices and savors. Oh, and what memory? Probably the memory of the impulse. Always check the memory, especially now that we know how that actually works. And yeah, like I think I said earlier, I think I'm just gonna, if I find a new skill, I'm just gonna get that new skill just so that I find out what wisdoms they relate to, because we can't see it just from the lesson here. Numa comes to Brancrook every 9 seasons, but exactly when is never certain. Well, if it comes there every 9 seasons, is it like once every 9 seasons, so we're drawing from a 9-card deck and it's one of those? Which means that there is a possibility of having 16 seasons without it happening at all, because if you draw it as the first card on your first go and then as the last card on your second go, then there is 16 other cards in between. Well, don't know about that, but yeah, let's just start opening these books. Use our fet here. Hopefully we don't get any maladies into any of our things here, because that would be kind of annoying. Okay, so the skill of Spice and Savors is... Well, actually that's a Nectar skill. Of course, we needed Nectar skills anyway, so... Man, I'd been silly if I tried to, like, upgrade any of our skills with this. So this goes to the Bosk or Ithistry. Okay. And what was it that we found from here? The Sun's Lament, the first volume of the Meditations of Abbot Thomas of the Abbey of the Black Dove. And this is just a Edge 4, so that's also very doable. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, immediately with just, like, a little bit of Ereb and the Edict's Marshal. Yeah, okay, so let's just... Since that is so easy, let's just do that here. A little bit of Ereb, a little bit of Edict's Marshal, and that is enough. Okay, book read. The Thornbeak crows took my eyes from injustice for my cries, but I thought I lost my sight, and I found my light. But though I lost my sight, I found my light, yes. Abbot Thomas speaks of the breaking of his oaths to his sword brother Trigwy and to the Lord of Scars that he served before he came to the Abbey. He writes of the power of oath bonds and considers the means and morality of their sundering. Okay, so this gave us lesson Ragged Crossroads. Okay, and a memory of fear. Okay, put this here for now. Collect all of that other stuff, and yeah, let's start using this room here as red. Alright, I've already started doing that. Let's use this as red. Also, didn't we just read something a little while ago? Where did I put that? Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one we just read. Okay, we'll put this up here as well. And at some point, once we have like a lot of red books, I can actually start putting them in like order, like have Forge books on a particular shelf, have other books on a particular shelf, etc, etc. But right now I'm just gonna get the lessons from the Ragged Crossroads. Okay, you won't go here. What were the other desks we had? Okay, here is a desk. Can we use this over here? Nope. I know that they light up, but there is like a particular zoom level when they stop lighting up if I do this. Okay, now they are lighting up. This zoom level, they are still lighting up. This zoom level, they are no longer lighting up. Okay, if this... Yeah, and this is... Like, this is zoom level 1, if I just press 1 on the keyboard. This is zoom level 2, and on zoom level 2 they're already not showing. So I need to go 2 clicks, or... Well, let's call them clicks there. It's not actual clicks, but 2 pips from my mouse wheel, that they actually do show up. So yeah, not the best design there. If 2 here was the level where they still light up, that would be much better. Okay, so we put you here, we can start getting ourselves a new skill, and yeah, like I've said several times already, we're just getting new skills to figure out what wisdom they are part of. Okay, we got more books here to consider. We're gonna consider you with a little bit of Trist in it. This book was probably written around the time of Hush House's Solar Gothic period, roughly between the 1000 and 1500s. Yeah, actually, how does one say this in the English one? Because this is 1500s. This can't be 1000s. And if I say between the 1000s and the 1500s, that just sounds silly. Huh. Like suddenly, I'm completely blanking. How would you say this? I'm not sure I've ever heard anyone talk about 1000s. Because, you know, it's... Usually we talk about... It's the... You talk about... what is that? It's the 11th century then? Okay, the Gospel of Zacchaeus. An extremely heterodox account of the Nazarene Messiah and his works, describing his ascension to the manses through the openings in his body. Through the opening of his body, right. Written in Greek, is this a knock mystery? We could probably do a knock 8 mystery. Okay, more books for me, please. Also, I wonder if we already got that skill happening from the other desk, but it's kind of hard to remember when you put stuff in desks. Okay, here we have the Ragged Crossroads, Edge to Winter. It is part of Illumination and Skolakasophy. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna have a lot of skills, I think. Especially, like, I feel like this is very much not how. Well, I feel like the next time I'm gonna be playing this game, I'm not gonna be having a bunch of different skills. I'm gonna be focusing on certain skills, but you know, that's for the next time. Okay, here we have the Deeds of the Scarred Captain, Mystery Edge 12. Painstakingly assembled by the soldiers of fortune and sometime remittance man Pavel Shulga during his years in Greece. Okay, 12, we'll put it up there. Okay, more books, more books. Oh my god, the amount of books we have here. Oh, this is like the best room ever. This gives us like so many options for the future, what we can actually do. 'Cause once again, I was getting kind of worried that we don't have the books or the skills we need to read these books, but now we're getting books that we can actually read, and that is awesome. So this is Observations on the Peacock Door. Ninegala of Lagash discusses the Peacock Door, the highest door available to mortals in the manses. A rent, an imperfection, an abrasion. So this is written in Vac. It is a mystery of Moon 10. Since it is written in Vac, we cannot read it, so let's put it there. Ooh, it still fits. Nice. Let's put that paper more to that side. Okay, so ooh, the last yellow book over here left to read for this day. We'll use our fast there. Actually, now that I think about the book that had the curse, you can remove this contamination can affect your Fet and Fost. So what if we just read this book without using our Fet or Fost? Then again, Fet or Fost, neither one actually even has Forge. So I wonder if we can read it without any danger if we just don't use those skills. The Instruments of the Heart. Sister Isabel, then precentress of the Abbey Church of St. Brendan's, engages in dialogues with a heart-long of a kind called Duendrazon that has taken partial possession of her body. Right, okay, so you go up there, because you're a 10. Okay, and now we're going back to the Elder books. Which time is L more... Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm... No, it has to be like the baronial period is the eldest. Right? It actually probably says it here, even. if I use my rep here, roughly 1500s to 1700s. Okay, what about the red books? They are 17 to 18, right? And the purple books are after the turn of the century. Okay. Well, let's start with the newer books. I feel like newer books are probably easier to read than older books. Hey, today there's a gale. Heart 3. Heart 3, Sky 3 feels quite a lot because we have a Heart 6 book here. We're probably gonna read that next. So this time we found an Exorcist Field Manual, a practical guide to troublesome dead, grounded in theory but with a clear focus on their disposal by the redoubtable detective Osir Wheelock of the Suppression Bureau. Right, so that's a 6, so that should be very easy. Actually, 6s are on this side. Right, so this was a Heart 6, so if we want to read this, put that there, we'll put the Gale in here, and there was 2 Heart in Shore. And is there any Heart in any of our skills? Okay, Tin Spin Tree has more than 1 Heart. Health has at least 1 Heart, so... No, none of our skills actually has Heart. Well, let's hope that it'll give us the chance for another soul thing, so we'll just put our health in there. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? We got 2 extra effort soul and 1 Ubi Sund. Actually, would Ubi Sund already be hot? Does Ubi Sund have hot? Ubi Sund is edge scale winter. No, that's not hard. Duende would be hard. Okay, well, if we just put our health there right now, that should do it. Yep, book red. So this was the Ceaseless Tantra. That which does not cease is not seized. The Ceaseless Tantra is devoted mostly to warnings about the lively creatures called percussigans, but concludes with a chant which can be used to summon them. It observes that percussigans can be taught any dance, but they prefer only one. So this gave us a memory of impulse and the lesson of weaving and knot working. I've gained more understanding of weaving and knot working. Okay, let's see if we can use that with any of the desks over here. Well, we can use it with this desk. So let's do that, and while we're doing that, we'll also consider more of these books. Consider you with a little bit of frost. Okay, things done. So the skill of knotting and not weaving and knot working. Valentine the Wolf. Heart, Moth, Bird Song, and Busk. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have a lot of skills here. Oh, this is gonna be horrifying for purposes of trying to stay on top of all of this. So, letters to my successor. Advice from Gervinus van Loren, 11th Librarian of Hush House. Okay, 11th Librarian is Gervinus. So we're gonna try to remember that if we see his face anywhere. We'll put him up. Where is the 11th, 13th, 12th, 11th? Okay, 11th would be here. So yeah, if we find his face from somewhere, we'll put it there. Could it have been somewhere already? Maybe I should just put the people who I believe are like part of the Brancroc barony in one side, and yeah, because the wolves are part of that barony. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that much. Okay, outside the wolf. Right. More books to catalog. Also, which book are you? You are Letters to My Successor 8, so let's put an 8 over here. That is Mystery Lantern, still very doable. Or maybe not very doable. Like 6s are very doable of mostly everything right now, I think. Especially since we found this skill that actually gave us some nectar, so we might be able to open those nectar books as well. By the way, who are you? You're Ambrose, okay. The Skeleton Songs, poems of greedy delight composed by the possibly pseudonymous Arabella Dusk, the rumored heiress turned madame turned poetess. Right, a 4 book, no, 4s are here, right? You are all 4s? Yeah. So that's also gonna be some easy reading, a Grail Mystery of 4. Not gonna have any issues with that. Okay, next. We'll use our metal for this here, start with that from the Curia period, sure. And it is the manner in which the alchemist was spared. In 1782, Anaël Verdier used this text as basis for presentations to the Academy of Sciences in Paris. He was executed in secret the following morning without trial. So this is written in VAC. So you go to this side. Okay, we can't put you up there anymore, so let's put you on the second shelf. Collect all of that. Go for the next book. Use some of the fast. Start reading. And book is, well, it's not read, we're just figuring out what the book it actually is. So this is The Warming Draughts to Uplift the Heart, a wonderful compendium of healing to saints compiled by Nathan of Regensburg. And that goes over there, and more considerations for us there. Let's put some Trist in this time. Okay, what do we got? To a Pale Lady, a collection of Franklin Bancroft's letters to Ava de Wolf. Okay, that is a Moon 8 mystery. Should also be doable. Okay, right, this, well, I mean, I was like, oh, this is becoming pretty full. But we now have, like, an actual library with actual library shelves here where we can put books. So yeah, that's going to be good. And we'll use, I don't know, let's use a shaft there. It doesn't matter. We're just trying to see what these books are. We're not really that interested in opening them right now. This is the Berry book. Thursa Blake, 7th Librarian. I think I already knew that. Yep. Of the Hush House, talks about fruit. For no other apparent reason but that it was the kind of thing she did. She talks about fruit in the woven language Kilasini. Oh, written in Kilasini. Interesting. So that is also not something we can read right now, so let's put it there. Okay, 4 more books. 4 more books. 4 more books. And this book was A Light in the Inkwell. Musgrave, 4th of the Wolf line, writes extensively about the Covenant of Brankrug and the legacy of the sacred ink he calls Incausta Revelationia. So 4th of the Wolf line, so are we to assume that he is the 4th Baron of the Brankrug? I am going to guess that that is the thing, and I am just going to write that down in my list. I feel that Musgrave also had, like, we had a picture of Musgrave here somewhere. Okay, so this, well, let's put it up here. And let's go check out if we had Musgrave somewhere. None of you are Musgrave, of that I am pretty certain. You might have been Musgrave. No, you are Walter. And this is Serena Blackwood. Could they be in paintings? Are you? You are Musgrave. Okay, and you were, I just checked it. you were the 4th Baron. Right, okay, let's put you in here for now and check out where is the 4th Baron's slot. 1st Librarian, 7th Baroness, 2nd Librarian, 6th Librarian, 5th Librarian, 4th Librarian, 4th Baron Brankrug. And you were the 4th? Yes, you were the 4th. So, Musgrave, you go there. I wonder if there's, like, even any point in doing this, what I'm doing here. Because my little gamer head just tells me, oh, if I put all of the correct things here, I'm going to get something from that, but shouldn't probably trust that kind of things with this kind of game. Okay, and then we will consider this. We'll consider it with whatever we have. Okay, that is Journal of Thomas de Wolf. Thomas de Wolf. Okay, the 2nd Baron Brankrug. Have we seen Thomas's bust anywhere? Not sure. Was nicknamed Baron Silence of Castle Silence for his taciturn severity. Most likely the origin eventually of the name Hush House. So that's only a 4 sky, so very, very easy to get that done. Okay, two more, and then we can get to the actual reading part, which is the fun part. Okay, Numa. We are at the threshold of Numa, the labyrinth season, the season that lasts only a single day. When Numa ends, all memories will vanish with it, even persistence won't like skill lessons. Numa, shortest season, labyrinth season. When the year loses its way, when time is a river and memory a winged bird. In Numa, oddities ripen in the gardens of the isle. Unexpected visitors arrive. Memory departs. When Numa ends, all memories will vanish with it, even persistent ones. Okay. And a matter of what moves in the mist, drawing a new Numa incident. Okay. Well. Also, I want to see if, since this is considered a season, I were to go in here and hire me some help. The door is open, the fire is cold, the shapes at the tables are hunched and quiet, dressed in furs and dark feathers. Mist presses against the walls and strokes the flagstones with his fingers. A drum taps an irregular rhythm somewhere beneath the inn. Numa. Okay, so we cannot get anything from there. Can we still do... The inn is crowded with Numa's heralds and pilgrims. They will be gone by morning. Until then, I could offer my services for payment. I might regret it. Sure! Let's put our good vet in there. 6 minutes. I wonder if that is like the length of the day. 'Cause I've been trying to figure out how long a day lasts, but I'm not being very good with that there. Numa Broom. Numa's Broom's Vapors. So this is Knock 5, Moon 5, Rose 5, Winter 5. Okay, so it seems that every time Numa comes, it's just gonna be a little bit easier maybe to read certain books. So, did we have unread books anywhere else? Have I actually moved all of them? I think I've moved all of them here already. Okay, so let's see, because with 5 from this, we could maybe even open like on imperfections, because shaft is 2, we'll be at 7, and door and wall is 10. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's use it for that. So on imperfections, we gotta wait for that. 22 seconds when we're doing something. Okay, who is this? A visitor interested in frost. Is there someone en route to Hush House? Julian Cosley! Magus, Winterlong, controversial philosopher, for an immortal exalted by an hour's silence, especially one who might be dead. He has had a great deal to say for himself over the years. So, you understands Aramaic, understands Phrygian, understands Ericapean. Huh? This is something or someone from Numa, the time when seems and is cross swords with history and eternity. Understands Greek, understands Latin, interested in moon, interested in winter. I'm pretty sure we have a Moon 8 book. So if he wants a book, we can give it to him. Or so we could also maybe ask him to teach us Ericapean. We'll see what he says when he comes out. Okay, he has a matter of softer frost. In Numa, visitors will be concerned with how and when things end. As long as this card remains, pneumatic visitors will have an interest in winter mysteries. Their needs will usually be more exact than the visitors who come during more traditional seasons. Okay, so if we talk to Julian Cosley here, or JC as friends call him. If Solomon is gone, if Solomon remains. If there's an card, he can discuss it or just leave the slot empty and offer a consultation. Okay, so if we offer this, got a achievement here, in the mist. What happens in Numa stays in Numa generally. Okay, so we need to offer them a winter mystery book. I feel like we've read a big winter mystery book at some point, but was it big enough for... what was it, 6? 7? Yeah, I think... yeah, it must... there's no way we've read anything above a 6, right? Also, I remember what the book looks like, and it's not here. Oh, it's here. Right. We put some of these books over here. How am I going to be able... so it's this one. It's only a 6. Yeah, and he's written... it's something he's written himself. And I really don't think we had any higher things. Try a book with as much mystery as... Okay, we're gonna start this anyways. Another echo, Thomas. Ava, Matilda, Brian, every name. The words I wrote will always be those words I wrote then. Writing my final edition, it changed a great deal, but not that. So with the words of others, but if I read them, even reread them, try a book with as much mystery as their interest. And if we try to put this in here, it doesn't do anything. Okay, I'm hoping I'm not like completely misremembering and I will actually somehow done a Winter 6 book, but I am doubtful, very, very doubtful about that. Or Winter 8 book. Yet, do not believe we've done such a thing. But we'll see what happens if we just don't give him the correct thing there. You know, that's another learning experience for us. Okay, so with what is this book? On Resonance, Experiments in Ethistry by the Skysmith Everett Vincent. That's a Mystery of Sky 6. Also feels like that is very doable. Okay, but with the Gnome Broom, we wanted to do this book. No, not this book. This book on imperfections. Okay, let's remove that from there first. So on imperfections, you go here. Gnome Broom, go there. Shapt, go there, and doors and wall, go there. I'd match this book. Okay, what do you gotta say? You can find anything suitable in your collection or decide not to help. Sometimes the end comes sooner, sometimes there's no damn end to it at all. Okay, so for future reference, we know that we don't want to be doing that unless we actually have the book. So don't talk to people about the, what are these? Incidents, unless we actually have what they need for that incident. And, oh yeah, this is now red. Or now it's actually red. So, Pomander explains the benefits of trans-inhabitation. That a lantern long can affect the senses and thoughts of those nearby, that they can even enter their spirits, and that they can employ the senses of those inhabited to experience again the scent of blossom and season. This seems to be what interests him most. He insists that a lantern long should only ever inhabit a mirror of silver, not silver the glass, but he declines to explain why. Lantern long lack bodies and so cannot normally leave the manses, but they can steady glint in the physical world by establishing a road of glass. Pomander notes with disgust that the order of long called the Obliviates refer to it as scrying, which he considers a debased term. Okay, and this gives us a memory of a pattern. Something fits just right. And that's 2 lessons of glass blowing and vessel crafting. I've gained more understanding of glass blowing and vessel crafting. Use kind of a consider or at a desk. Wait, do we have a skill somewhere waiting for us at some desk? Cause I never remember when I put something in a desk and there isn't really that good impliers about when those things are done. I think we hear a noise, but sometimes I just miss that noise completely. So I feel like I had 2 lessons of something. It was probably the solutions and separation that I had 2 lessons for earlier. Okay, so you can go to this table. We'll start with that. And did we still have... Okay, so there's still 1 book to consider. So let's consider this last book here with a little bit of our fast. Start there. Okay, so that gave us De Horis Book 2, in Latin, a 19th century reprint by the indefatigable Nathaniel Darcy Evers of a 14th century Latin translation of a 4th century work. So that should be pretty easy as well. And the skill we gained is glass blowing and vessel crafting. We are all vessels. Let's contain only what will grace us when the light shines through. There's a Blake. So that's Knock 2, Sky 1, Hushery, and Ethistry. And we probably want to try and get it to another level immediately. Or. What could we get leveled with this? What is in the memory of the pattern? There is knock there, so we could maybe increase some knock things. So door and wall, for instance. No, we have too little understanding here. But if we were to get ourselves a knock memory, which that is the secret, right? That is the only knock memory. I think that's the only knock memory we see in the secret thing. Yeah, that is the only knock memory we have, and that only way for us to know how to get one of those is from well, now we know the memory of a pattern also has knock. But we can get two same memories, so yeah, we cannot upgrade door and wall. Honestly, we can only upgrade any of our level 1 skills with this, so do we get any level 1 knock skills? Well, only the glass blowing itself. Any level 1 sky skills, sights and sensations. Okay, so sights and sensations. With this understanding, and yeah, we need a memory for this, which would need to be a sky or a winter memory. Well, solace is a sky memory, so if we were to find solace, which we can find from traveling at night volume 2, we can upgrade this. Okay, so we need to read traveling at night volume 2. Also, we need to put the correct effort in here. Okay, fast will do it. Because, yeah, fast has sky. Yeah, okay, so traveling at night volume 2. Where are you? Okay, there is traveling at night volume 2. So we'll just read that. Just use a little bit of a rep for that. So that will give us, should give us the correct memory so that we can upgrade our, what were we even upgrading? Sights and sensations. Yeah, that's gonna give us some more sky. Okay, that's probably useful as long as we can do this before it actually is morning. Yes, okay, we managed to do that, and it is memory of solace. Yes, okay, good. So sights and sensations with the glass blowing, with the memory of solace, and with a little bit of fast. There's always more to learn. What does this say here in Numa? Okay, that's done, and now this is Sky 3. Yep. Alright, and this is already committed. Oh, it would be so nice if there was like a symbol like just on top of this that would show if they are committed or not. That would help quite a lot as well. Okay, so, well, that is now done. So we got more books, and we got a lot of them, and we can do a lot of them, which is excellent. Okay, the Horus is book 2, so that is Edge 3. Our Edicts Martial is Edge 3. So no, that's Edge 4. But yeah, our Edicts Martial is already Edge 3, and then Metal is the required edge. So let's start there. Oh, dawn came, and there is more current affairs things going on. Seriously, stuff's been happening at the Friar's Tapestry for quite a long time already, and ooh, it's raining today. That's Grail and Nectar. And what do we got here? This volume deals mostly with the hour called the Lionsmith, the hour called the Tribune of Scars, and with their enmity. The Lionsmith makes monsters defeat the Tribune, but the Scars of the Tribune are each a weapon. So this gives us lessons, disciplines of the hammer, and memory of foresight. Okay, I'm going to once again just straight up turn this into a skill so that I can figure out what that skill is linked to. So that was this. Yeah, let's put that up here. What? Oh, no, didn't mean to grab that. This thing, put it up here. Just want to put it on the same place as the others. Okay, and more books. Journal of Thomas de Wolf. So Sky 4. We have Sky 3 in here, and Fast has Sky 1. So yep, very doable, very doable. Fast in there, and the Anbury and Lapidary in here, and that is mastered. Okay, something happened here. Oh, it's just another person. Is there someone en route to Hush House? Priest, diplomat, gardener, a soft-voiced man with a very steady gaze. So he's got visitor, affair of the Friar's Tapestry. Visit Hush House and business connected with the Friar's Tapestry. Did you? Ooh, what is your... You got a nectar interest. That's only a 3. Did we... Where did he go? Oh, I didn't even take him from here. Did we ever finish any of the nectar books? Because I am kind of worried that we didn't. Yeah, not even a nectar 4. Well, okay, what do you got? Can we put you into like a guest bed? If we put you in here, visitor will stay in a suitable bed for a little longer because you think you might be close to finding a suitable book. Okay, well, we're gonna have you be there for a while now, and then we're gonna see if we could open up. Like, all the nectar books we've seen, they've been actually green. Like, these things are actually color coded, right? This is... Yeah, so I'm just checking at that. So it's either the text or the actual background of the spine that tells us the color of the book, or like the color of the mystery. Yeah, and I think the only green books we have are the ones that are here. So 4. Health has 1. And spices and savors has 2. So we can get to 3. And if we're lucky, we can find something else to put there. So we'll try to do that after we've done whatever we got going on right now. So here we have Disciplines of the Hammer. So that is Edge 2, Forge 1, Illumination, and Nyctodromy. Okay, Illumination. So with Illumination, we know that we have down here this thing. This thing. Come on, let me click it. Yeah, this would take this skill here. We could have it be part of Illumination if we just get it to level 2, which would mean that we could combine our metals. Okay, so upgrading this to level 2 is important, because then, yeah, we can put it into... We've already used Illumination level 2. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, this game requires a lot more thought than I was thinking. Well, I mean, I was thinking this is gonna require quite a lot of thought anyways, but... Yeah, this is... Yeah, okay, so we need to upgrade Disciplines of the Hammer twice so that we can then upgrade, because we cannot put Preliminal Meter in here. Okay. Yep. Things making, well, not that much sense maybe, but I'm starting to see things. And the book... Oh, right, this is the Sky book. No, I think... Didn't I supposed to start reading this book? Well, we'll have to finish this first. Okay, so this was Journal of Thomas the Wolf. As he recalls the passing of the Great Comet in 1576, the tone finally becomes more animated but also more obscure. Thomas cites his Dawn Period namesake, Abbot Thomas, as an authority on wind, moon, and shell in the heavens inferior. He observes, "My predecessor knew this truth. 3 blossoms hath the watchman's tree, paper, ink, and flame. The Great Comet I now aver is that flame." I am now aver. Huh, never heard that term before, but if this is written in 1576, you know, there are a lot of words in the English of that time that most people just wouldn't understand at all. There are very few personal details here. Thomas, a talented astronomer and an oronoscopist, dispassionately details his observations and the building of the observatory atop the Watchman's Tower. So we got here a memory of salt, sea spray, death, sorrow, and a lesson of oronoscopy. Okay. Could we have enough to actually upgrade our oronoscopy here? So the effort needs to be fast. Understanding the memory of salt, and no other understandings. Why is there's no sky in rain? But we can get ourselves a moon or sky memory, that's for sure. Yeah, Solace is a sky memory. We just used that a little while ago. We got it from It was from Traveling at Night Volume 2? Yeah, let's just go read that again, and then we can upgrade our ornoscopy. Where did I put it? It was somewhere in here. It's over there. Let's read that. Let's use some rep for that, because we don't really care what we're actually using for it. Okay, memory here. Is Solace, yes. Then ornoscopy with the lesson, with some fast, and with the memory of Solace and the memory of Salt. Yeah, improve this skill to level 3. Let's do that. I could have also just checked if it could have upgraded some other skills. Well, I mean, that's a good skill to upgrade, I think. Right, so now that is level 4 on Sky and level 3 in Moon. I was gonna say mountain there, but no, moon. Right, and now we're gonna have to try and get this. Were there any nectar memories? Well, the memory of impulse is one nectar. Why do I feel like I've done this before? I so feel like I've opened a level 4 nectar book before, but maybe not. Maybe not. But yeah, impulse we could get from, well, Traveling at Night Volume 1. I really wonder if we have time to read that right now. Well, we're gonna make time. If we end up finishing the reading just before dawn, well, then we finish it just before dawn. And I'm just gonna have to read it again then. Okay, here is the memory of impulse. Now, we're gonna read 3 flowers hath the tree. We're gonna put in our nectar soul, which is health. We're gonna put in our nectar skill, which is spices and savors. And we're gonna put in the memory of impulse. And that's gonna be done. This is gonna take 2 minutes. So, Frau Stanislav, Father Stanislav. FR just made me think about Frau, but probably not Frau. Ah, yeah, he's gonna be here for 1 minute and 33 seconds. So if we just put him into bed here for a while, start that. Okay, he's gonna be there for 3 minutes. Okay, I assume that this is what this whole thing is about. That we put them there and then they stay there for that time. And well, we'll see if his timer is renewed or not. Clouds, not something we care about at this moment in time. Okay, the book is read. So this was 3 flowers had the tree. Ernestine observes that in years when the tree flowers black, troubling secrets arise. When it flowers red, war and fires follow. That no the wolf heir has ever been born in a year when it flowers white. Ernestine attempts to use the tree's growth to advantage in her business affairs, but it fails. She is evidently very concerned when Henrik the Wolf's son Giles runs off with the pale troll of Hafren in a year when the tree flowers white. She begins to fear she has entirely misinterpreted all the relevant omens. She is deeply concerned for the continuation of the De Wolf line and prays for Giles' return. So we get a memory of gossip from that and a lesson of leaves and thorns. I've gained more understanding of leaves and thorns. Use a card to consider or at a desk. Okay, we are going to use that with a consider or at a desk. Okay, can use it at that desk. So let's put that there. Start that, and the book went where? Here. Okay, well, we're gonna put that in our inventory for a little while now. So that we can just show it to the person when he wakes up, which is going to happen in 58 seconds. Okay, so we can read something before that, because, well, we can read something all the time. Okay, so we got Journal of Thomas De Wolf, which is Sky 4, and we, yeah, okay, let's just read that. And we also need to use some for soul there. We'll just use the Trist soul, because it doesn't matter which soul we're using this time. I was looking like, how is Moon so high as well? Well, because there's Moon 3 in Ornoscopy right now, so yeah, we'll read that, and then we're gonna go watch the Sleeping Friar. Oh, Friar! That's probably what FR is, Friar. Okay, he's woken. Nope. And the book is also read. Okay, let's deal with this thing first. Get you back. Okay, did not refresh the timer, but it stopped the timer. Okay, could I just put you there again? Oh, so I could just keep you there. Okay, and this is what should... Oh, right, we need to actually talk about the incident first. Yeah. Talk about that. And here, what this was the journal of Thomas the Wolf. As he recalls the passing of the great comet in 1576, the tone finally becomes more animated, but also more obscure. Thomas cites his dawn period namesake. Did we not read this already? Very few personal details here. Oh wait! I have read it already! Man, I need to be more... I need to be better with this thing. Just actually putting the books I've read up here. And actually checking that have I read them. So we have a Mystery of the Grail here. And another mystery of... Also, should I have something? Oh yeah, I have something from this table here. Leaves and Thorns. So that's Nectar 2, Grail 1, Birdsong, and the Busk. Okay, we now have 2 Nectar 2 skills. Right. Just thinking maybe we could rate this one as well, and there was... I just checked that we have there was the Nectar memory. It was Impulse, and we get it from reading Traveling at Night volume. Which volume was it? Volume 1 gives us the Impulse. Okay. Okay, maybe I should put the Traveling... Okay, first things first. Let's put the Traveling at Night in the same slot. Okay, you go down here. Yes, you have been mastered. Traveling at Night. Okay, you get away from there. Traveling at Night. No, like here, and then Traveling at Night 3, like... No, not there. There. And this one can't put there, so we'll put it there. Okay, which Traveling at Night was I supposed to read? One? Yeah. Okay. Consider that with a little bit of rib. Start getting there, and you are almost done with your thing. So in the book, the Green Sages have long been interested in these doctrines, and the Hostorium has long been disinclined to share. The Sages are concerned that this might be a Hostorium trap. I suspect they're being overly cautious, but I have learned over the years to take their instincts seriously. Okay, we'll put that there. You know I had to manage Galmira's Ring Corporation up in the mountains by the Grove. I wish I'd known these techniques back then. It was the most difficult thing I've ever done, and I think she'll most likely return to the manses anyway. Although, at least, I can tease her that she smells of humus. Okay, and yeah, that's good for you. So we are now just waiting for that memory that we can actually... Our health is fatigued! Okay, let's go to the bar. It's already pretty late. No, it's just midday. Oh, something has happened here. Uncanny labors. Afterwards, I don't remember what work I performed, except in sense and sensations. Leaf mold, a rhythmic mystical clicking, like melodious casting, soft blue flame like antique gaslight, and cold. I remember that when we went, it was cold. Okay, so we found a silver spin trie. Oh, that's very nice for just getting our fet gisting. So that's what happened during the Numa season. Okay, can you combine into 2 gold spin trays and 1 bronze spin tray? Okay, so we know that we can get this thing out of our body by sleeping in this bed. Right, but we need to have... Yeah, we need to have... Grail 3. Okay, skill. Our Grail skill is... Wait, wasn't this our Grail skill? Yeah. Oh. Why was it not... Oh, it was. I just didn't realize. Okay, and a memory. Okay, all of these memories help here. Oh no, because it just takes whatever. Restore. Alright, we put our... Can we put our... Yeah, this here, and then we need... Can we put our Grail Soul in here? This energy lose practice crit switching to Sane. Okay. Not what I was after. Okay, if I find something with the Grail 2 that is edible. Okay, the cocoa. The cocoa has... So, do we still have that cocoa? Well, we can still serve that cocoa. Okay, let's pour out some of that cocoa. Get that up there. Yes. You went there. Okay, okay, okay. And now back to the bed. No, don't, not the desk. The bed. Right, we put our gisting fat. Can we put that in the restore part? And rib there. Desires and dissolutions there. Memory of gossip there. And this here. Cure my malady. Strong sensations will bring my wandering spirit home. Yep. Let's do that. If we can do that, let's do that. Okay, also we read this to get that memory of impulse. And on the Friar's Tapestry, yeah, okay, you just told us the exact same thing you told us before, and you gave us a bronze spin tree, and now you are also part of these people who have acted on this. Okay, will this ever end? And yeah, that book is read, so let's put it up here, and now that we have that memory of impulse, we can use this book, we can use that memory, we can use our health, which is fatigued. Right, I forgot to put that in the bar. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna put our leaves. Oh, we need some. There is nothing. None of these have. Okay, we'll just put a tryst in there, and we're gonna go and we're gonna put our health resting in the bar, and we're gonna hope that it gives us the opportunity for a soul thing, and by that time our health will be unfatigued. So yeah, we're gonna do that, but I think that's gonna be in the next episode, and we're gonna put a cut in here. I'm Carp. This has been Book of Hours. Goodbye, bro. Thanks for watching. See you next time.